Hello, audience. This is Ubit Entertainment. I'm here with finest musical artists here for an interview. So, Mr. Finest, can you please tell me a little about yourself?
My real name is Franklin Odua, but my musical name is Finest. A musical artist and entertainer. I think I've been into music for a very long time. Before during my school days at Ambosale University, before I now proceeded to Lagos. So when in Lagos, I do go to shows and other things put together. So before at present now I'm in Edo State.
Okay. So, please, what inspired you in music?
What really inspired me is that it was during my school days, though I really fell in love with music right from my time. I always go out, I like singing, freestyle, and I have so many artists those days as my role model, like Two Face, and there are some old artists also. Maria Fashion. So when I go to Lagos, I think that the Shoki was really involved that period. So I really fell in love with it. So the way these artists really going to shows and the rest thing really inspires me. That will really make me to really, most times I go to studio, I watch other artists, so at times I do rehearse, practice music to realize that is how I just got inspired and I found myself loving or being an artist.
Okay, so another question of the day to ask Mr. Finest here is that I usually ask myself this question and I've not been able to answer it. Do all musicians smoke, Sam? And do you smoke?
No, not really. I don't smoke. Though during my school days, I do smoke, but as at now, I will not lie, I don't smoke. But most people they feel that, and if you are an artist, you must smoke in their hand, you must take cocaine before you go into the stage. But it doesn't really. It's not like that. At times, I can just go to stage without even taking, even though it's for 10,000 audience. You can really perform without even taking drug or taking anything in the stage, but it all depends. Being put aside, I'm not saying that musicians they don't smoke. Most of them they do smoke, but it's not all. And we should not put it that anybody that gets into music must smoke or take in their hymn or take any other something. It's just a career you decide for yourself. And such career is that you decide what to do. It's not even only the music aspects. You can even be any other profession that is maybe on social media or any other thing. You can decide to smoke, or it's just a personal thing. So we should not say that all the artists you see on stage that all of them smoke. Some smoke and some don't smoke, but as at me, I don't smoke.
Okay, so you have not released for a very long time, so why in your plans?
I think my first time music I released and did was my first track. I think I released about 10 tracks about 5 years ago, which was really coming up. I think it was then I released Angelina, The Way You See Me, and I Love You, and other tracks. So it was so what really happened is that I was really trying on myself to really promote the music myself. I was able to really put it into selection. I think some TV stations I really put EBS, ITV, just within Edo State. But what really made me to really pause for some time is that single-handedly it's very difficult for you to really promote yourself when you are not really a millionaire, you don't really have money. Because when I really calculated, I would put my music on radio stations, the money I was paying on television to hear it and selection and everything, it was not really easy for me. On this side, like in Edo State, really we don't really have someone that will just come to an artist and really promote an artist, spend money on that artist and the rest. So it's not really easy. So like it's unlike other places. On this side of the place also, we don't really have an artist that somebody that has really cast. Unlike if you go to other places like the East, let's give an example like Two Face and the rest. If somebody comes from his own side, I think came from Benue State, he can spend money to promote such person. But here, nothing like that. I will not really say it. Even the so-called millionaires we have in this place, they are not even ready to promote an artist. That is what is really affecting this area. I came from this area of the place where the Uromi, but nobody is ready to promote artists. That we have so much upcoming artists around. These people from Two Face, Timaya, P-Square, they are not better than us here. Just the only problem is that they have been able to come to the industry, help themselves and promote themselves. But in this side of this our area here, nothing like that. You can't really. No, it's not so encouraging. That is why we have so many artists, nothing to come right back. And entering the record label is very, very difficult. You go to Lagos, you see some record label. For you to enter the record label, they will tell you have to bring so amount. And where are you going to get the money from? You come, get some millionaires from this side for help. Nobody have interest in doing it. They prefer to come, have an hotel, build more other things instead of promoting artists. That is it. Unlike if you come, if you still come from other places, you see the help and the promote. So that is just the problem we have here. Thank you.
Okay, we've heard you, and now another question, because I usually hear this and I want to hear from you since you're with me now. So let me ask you, do you know Harry's song? And can you please tell me your relationship with him?
That is a very, very good question. In 2010, 2011, I know Harry's song. There's a place I was staying in Lagos in Ajuwon after Alagbole. So we were together. I think Harry's song, we were together in the compound. He was staying with a lady there. And I think he was really does not really have money then. He was really suffering. So he was staying with the girl at the upstairs there. And normally that was how we became friends. I think there was a song I wrote in Angelina. I think I wrote that song as a blues. Came, helped me to edit it and told you that we have to change it into hip hop. We went to the studio then, Ronke studio, I can remember, in Ogba. That was how we sang together, and we sang Angelina. I think I featured him. I took some verse and he also took some verse. That was how we released the music. I think it was then, that same year, he released the song they call Johnson Song. So it was then that we were just trying to make up before I left. I think Harrison, we were together then. We were staying at Ajuwon at that period. It was not in a limelight. It was when I came to Edo State. I was able to get a help maybe from Casey. That was how Harrison now came to limelight. And so it's just I was so very, very happy for him that today he's a multi-millionaire. He goes to America, goes to different countries, and I'm so very happy for him.
Okay, so what are the challenges in the music industry?
In Nigeria, really, there's so much challenges that we have in this country, especially music. There are so many artists in this country. You go to East, so many. Go to the West, even this Edo State I come from, so many. But finance is one of the most important. You have so many songs. Like me today, I have more than 15 songs that I've written. Very, very good songs today. But no promotion, nothing to do with it. The song is just there, just keep on dying. That is how it's happening to most people. Most of these artists you are seeing today, they were supposed to come up, but finance is one of the challenges there. And secondly, the society is not trying to help at all. Someone will be able to cast the music, to help a friend or to raise a friend up is a problem. So it pains me so much that I see so many artists, even in my area. Yes, I have so many friends that sing very good song. They release so very good album, but the album just within the terrain of where they are. There's no way they were able to promote this music for Nigerians to really hear of this music. No way for them. They don't go to shows. Nobody calls them for shows because they're not even in a record label. But when you go to a record label, they tell you come and pay so millions before they sign you. So these boys, they struggle, and at the end of the day, nothing. So one of the main challenges is finance. We don't really have enough. And secondly, our society, they have to try and encourage artists. That is just what I say in music.
So, yeah, in Nollywood industry, let's talk about Nollywood now. There are a lot of actors and actresses that died there. So I don't really know why. So the death of them, I don't really know. Do you know why they just
I just have to deviate a little from the musical aspect to the acting aspect and the rest. Really, she's so amazing. I cannot say just the spiritual aspect of it, but what I really see is that it's so amazing that today you hear one artist died, the other artist died, and the rest. I can't really say that it's natural, but what I really know that the Nollywood industry, they just need a prayer. Let all of them come together and really pray to God if there's any spirit or something that is really causing it, for them to just be losing most people, because it's just too much. Let the app come together and really pray. If there is something that is really causing it, if there's a spirit behind it, they have to pray against it, and let's be normalized. They should all come together and pray to Almighty God. With God, all things are possible. That is what I just say. In really, the death trend is just too much.
Okay. So, what's your role model, artist?
I can't really see. I read something. I don't know. People will say, "Oh, maybe because I knew him before he came to Limelight." But I watched some of his stage shows. I think I like it. It's my role model. Another person I can really talk again as my role model is Two-Face, Idibia. Okay. I think those are the two persons that I can really say.
Yeah, I love Two-Face too. He's a real man. That's why they call him Okay. So, talking of your name, Finest. You said your name is Franklin. So, how did that name Finest come about?
That's 2011. I think I and Harrison were in the studio. I didn't even plan. As we were just releasing the music, Harrison asked, what name are you going to use? I look at it, Frank, fine. That was how Finest just came in, but people will say, are you really handsome or what? I just thought when you talk of fineness, it doesn't mean that it's physically handsome. It can be finest music, it can be finest clothes, it can be the finest, I have the finest swag, the finest voice. That's how finest came about. So it's not really that I'm handsome or I'm so handsome, but the finest just came. I have the finest music all over the world. So that was how I now got the name Finest. And I said, so he told me, are you going to use Finest? And I said, yes. So immediately I said so. The first thing he just says, the finest again, Angelina. That was how the thing just ran. That's how I just discovered my friends. Immediately I got that music, I was not sending it through social media. They started calling me Finest.
Okay, I know the name too. Okay, so what is your new trend in music industry?
What I'm thinking really is that if you look at it now, I'm just thinking of really forming a record label. I think I've not seen somebody from this part of Israelis got a record label what I'm talking, if God's really the money comes and form a record label, just try to encourage people from this side of the states. I would try as much as possible to infiltrate into the record label. Everything is not money, though I'm not getting anything from it. And I'm still planning, that is like this very social media I did now, this WhatsApp group. I want to form a group within us, both from Oromi, Bini, and the rest. Let us join together and form this group so that we will know ourselves. If you have anything you want to post into it, you post it. If we can get a record label, let us look at what they are doing at Timayari's song. They cooperate among themselves. Why can't we actually do it in Edo State? Like this Alamano, I think that one is really trying. When he released his first music, he was really going, but I think Alamano is trying to enter into comedy. If you look at the social media, he's trying to do some comedy into it, and I think he's really trying and actually organize some shows. I think the whole time came to Oromi, him and Piccolo and some other guys. I think they are trying to form a union in Benin. Can't we do such thing here in Oromi? Really, if you join this WhatsApp group, I'm just trying to, if you are an artist, join us, send your number to me, I will add it to you. Let us communicate with each other. You can privatize, come to me. If you have any knowledge you can do, bring it to me. Let us form ourselves together. If I have between finance, if you come together there. I think Solo P is even trying. I think I watched some of his Solo P television. He's still trying to infiltrate, to bring society things to real promote. I think we still need more of such person. Though he's still trying, but he still have to pick up also. I think that is what I really feel we should all cooperate together and do also.
Okay. So, in all your music, can you just please tell me what's your favorite music in all?
I would not lie, it's the way you see me. That music, when I did, I think I did that at Ekboma. When I released all my music, I did an album on it. So as all the music was going on, I would not say everybody will just see me. The way you see me like that. The way you see me, take me like that. I'm Mr. Finest. Anywhere I go, finest. Anywhere because I would ask this. I would say, that music is very, very good. So I was so surprised. Up till now, anybody that sees me will say, the way you see me. So I think that is my really hits music, followed by the one I sang with Harrison, Angelina, and other ones. But I know people are expecting from me, but you can't just release music like that. The music just comes within the terrain of Oromi. Anything I do, I have to make sure it's not international and not that is why I have so many albums with me, but I'm not going to bring it out until I'm able to promote myself to an international level.
Okay. So to conclude our gist for today, so just advice to the upcoming artists.
Okay, I can advise the upcoming artists. Be perseverance mostly. You have to persevere. Believe it. Anything you are doing, struggle for it. Believe that one day you are going to get to the top. Rome was not built in a day. Just try. Don't give up. And one thing I always tell person, if you are an artist, if you see somebody that laugh at you or discourage you, cut off that person. Because element of discouragement is the first key that makes you not to excel. So why not just get some friends that encourage you, make friends with them. The one that discourage you, cut off with them. And those that encourage you, so powerful, you will go up. But when you sing a song, I beg you, this song not be song, go find what you will do. That word alone, that person says, it kills your spirit. So the best thing I'm telling you, believe. Don't allow anybody to discourage you. I swear you are going to make it.
Okay, we've done for today with Mr. Finest, and he really said a lot of things, and those things they're so good. Just you need to watch out for another interview for another artist from Oromi. And he advised the upcoming artists, and yes, upcoming artists, me too. I'll say my own opinion about you people. I know you people are really trying, but you just need to try harder, just push harder so you go forward in life. Thank you. I'm Juliet Oshobo. Thanks.
Thank you also. Have a nice day. This is strictly Yo Beats Entertainment.